Everyday Triers, what's going on? So, kind of a, I guess maybe a long-awaited video. I was doing some repair on my one saw, so I figured, you know what? I really want to do a review on this to kind of let everybody in on just kind of my experience with it, I guess, right? So today, we're reviewing the Holzfforma G466, which I guess is a takeoff of what would be like a 460 Stihl back in the day, right? But so I just got done replacing one of these studs because the stud stripped out, the nut stripped out. So we got that. And then I got it originally with a 28-inch bar, and I just bought a 24-inch bar from Holzfforma to put that on. Oh, 25, I guess, not 24. Just a little bit smaller, a little bit more manageable, and to try and just help preserve the life of the saw and, I don't know, have options, right? You got your carb adjustment, high and low. You got your decompression cylinder, decompression for starting, regular old style air filter there on the back, right? I didn't get the full wrap. Obviously, we were on that side. I only got the one side. You got your gas, you got your oil. Regular old choke, high idle, high throttle, off. So yeah, kind of normal from there. Start, chain brake, muffler. But yeah, so that's the saw in and of itself in a nutshell. Now my review part of it, I will say, wowzers. I don't know if this is like a ported, I don't know if the saw itself is ported, but I also don't know if the muffler is like the leader or something, because it is loud. It is like straight pipe loud, which is freaking awesome. But boy, does she have some compression too. She definitely has a good pop and a good, I don't know, a good feel to it. Super good on power. I've used it, I don't know how many times now. I mean, I'm not like a regular, you know, daily use tree guy. I do side jobs here and there. But, I mean, I put some miles on that 28-inch bar. What I wish I would have done, and what I have done now, because this here is a, shoot, what the heck is it? Full chisel, full tooth, right? Like, I got a skip tooth. Maybe going with a semi-skip would have been a better option for a 28 bar, because the 28 bar seems to drag down or bog down the power head just a little bit. So that is one of the reasons why I wanted to go with a 24-inch bar, and then I got different chains for the bigger bar to hopefully help not put so much stress and strain on the machine. It has been a phenomenal saw. And what I will say, this is like my one caveat, because I was kind of thinking, like, how can I sum this up, right? Like, when I worked for a bigger tree company, I used the 66, the Stihl 66, and then we had a bunch of Husky, like 372s, and shoot, whatever that other one was. Which I think the 372, I can't remember the CCs on those, but I think that would be closer to something like this, right? But pretty stinking good as far as power goes. Now, I don't know about like if you were using it every day and the abuse of it, but here's where my mind was with it, is it costs like $300 or $350, and man, have I gotten that $300 or $350 worth of use out of it? Absolutely. I don't feel like it's anywhere close to dying. I don't think it's close to being like petering out. It has good power. It's gone through some stuff. I have bucked pretty big logs with it. We're talking, what is that? 2.5, 3 foot logs. But yeah, good saw, for, like I said, the money. You might not have that Stihl, you know, brand or the, you know, insignias on it or whatever the deal is. But like I said, for a guy just ripping and running on the weekends, and a guy that does tree work and needs something a little bit more beefy, then you're like 271, 271, 291 Farm Boss. I would definitely look into was it Farmer Tech or the Holzfforma saws and some of the stuff that they offer. Maybe just go with the 660. I don't know. There's a part of me now that wishes maybe I went with the 660 so I could run an even bigger bar. I don't know. Maybe you guys could leave me a comment. Has any of you guys ran like a 32-inch bar on this? I don't even know if you could even put a 36 on it. But the one thing that I will say, if you do order a saw from them, be patient because they legit do come from China, like for real. And it takes almost a month and a half. I thought I got fleeced on it. I was like, oh, well, that's it. Like, I lost $300 because I was trying to buy the saw and it never showed up. But do be patient. It does come, but it is, coming from halfway around the world for real when you order it. So just try and keep that in the back of your mind. Try and keep that, rolling around back there. The other, I just bought, it's not a Holzfforma, but it is like the same, like clone Chinese saw sphere. I did just buy a 2511 knockoff, a John Cutter G2511, and that'll be coming shortly. So kind of curious, kind of interested to see how that turns out. But yeah, if you're looking, bottom line, if you're looking at getting a Holzfforma 466 for either cutting firewood or just felling trees, or a decent saw with good power, pretty beefy, highly recommend. Like I said, I wear Ear Pro every time because I think this muffler is just a hollow box. It is stinking loud, but sounds good, feels good, good power. And man, I don't know. For the $350, not much more you can ask for. So if you guys got Holzfforma, let me know what your experience was. Let me know if I've heard some guys have oiling issues or oiler issues. Always use 91 octane gas. Always use good gas. They're little saws, they're little power heads, even your lawn mowers and some of that stuff. Spend the extra money on 91 octane. I'm telling you, you'll be happy that you spent it on premium. But let me know what your Holzfforma is. Let me know if it's holding up. Let me know if you've tried and it doesn't work. I don't know. Just let me know. Like, follow, subscribe. Keep trying out there. Peace.